This video will give you a brief overview of the Everyday Mathematics online student account, also known as the student landing page. There are many different features of Everyday Math that you can access on the student landing page. I'm going to be talking about them briefly. Look for additional videos to get more detail on each. I'm going to go ahead and click into one of the most used parts of our landing page, which will be the daily lesson. So you can find that listed in the largest rectangle on the page, and you can go ahead and click anywhere in that blue rectangle to enter. Now that I'm in today's lesson, I can see the lesson number and the focus of the lesson. I can also see the different parts of the lesson. These are called the lesson tiles. If you see the blue arrow, it just means there are additional tiles on the next page. There are a lot of tiles for this lesson. Your child's teacher will probably tell them which tiles to focus on to complete their work. I'm going to go ahead and click into tile number 3 so you can see what this will look like on your student's account. So you can see the different problems that students are being asked to complete. If I come right up in the corner, I can see that this tile has 2 screens. I can access the second screen just by clicking, or I can go ahead and click the white arrow to move forward. There are additional videos that will talk to you about how students can use their drawing, typing tools, how to save their work, and how their teachers can look at their work and leave feedback for them. I'm going to go ahead and leave this tile by clicking this arrow in the upper left-hand corner. That will take me back out to the other lesson tiles. I'm going to go back to my landing page. The easiest way to get there is to come right up to the words Everyday Mathematics and click. That'll take you right back to that landing page. Another feature that students will probably enjoy exploring is the EM Games Online. So go ahead and click to enter, and you will see your child's grade level listed and a number of different games available for them. They can play as a single player or as a multiplayer. And when you click into the games, most of these games are going to offer a number of different options within them. So you can see that there are 9 different versions of this topic game that your child can explore and play. I'm going to click the back arrow to go back to the games. Your child will also have access to other grade level games. By clicking this arrow, you can see grades K to 6. They can click on a grade and they'll have access to all of the games for that grade level. There's also a tab for Skill Builder. So Skill Builder games will just provide additional support in those foundational skills for your child's grade level. And then there are some challenge games that they can also access. I'm going to leave the game tile by clicking the X in the corner. The next item I want to talk about is the eToolkit. I'm going to go ahead and click to enter the eToolkit. This looks like a blank page until you come down in the bottom left corner. By clicking the blue rectangle here, you can add eTools to the page. You can also add different backgrounds to the page. So you can click to add those. There's an additional video that will talk to you about how to use the eToolkit in more detail. I'm going to go ahead and click to X out of the eToolkit. An additional feature of the Everyday Mathematics landing page is the ebook section. I'm going to go ahead and click into the ebooks. Your child's teacher may ask them to complete work in their e-journal. That's a little bit different than the lesson tiles that I showed you first. If they're asking your child to use the e-journal, they'll access it here. They can click to open. I opened volume 1. And this will actually mirror the journal that students used in school. So it will look exactly the same. There's an additional video that will show students how to move from page to page, how to use the different writing and drawing tools, how to leave feedback for their teacher, and how their teacher can leave feedback for them. So look for that video if you want more information. I'm going to go ahead and close this tab. And an additional book that your child may find helpful is the My Reference book. I'm going to go ahead and click to open. The My Reference book will provide additional support to children in the lessons and concepts that are being taught. I can go ahead and use the table of contents to click into a different section, and I can click forward. You'll notice that there are speaker icons, so all of this can be read aloud to students. I'm going to go ahead and X out of My Reference book and come right back to my landing page. My reference book connects to my first two tabs right here, so the Sketchpad activities. So page 3 refers to the My Reference Book page 3. So if you're looking for more information about problem solving, you can click to enter this and it'll give different activities and visual representations for students. And then there are also tutorial videos. So if I click to see, there are a list of tutorial videos. The page number again references that My Reference Book that's found in the ebook. Additionally, there may be some favorites. If your child tags any of those, they'll be able to find them there. And if your child's teacher assigns them any additional assignments, they'll be able to click here to enter. One final part of the landing page is EM at Home. This gives some great information for families at home. There's a Welcome to Everyday Math section, so it'll tell you more about the Everyday Mathematics program. There's some different books that connect to the concepts and skills being taught. There are some homework pages that students can complete. Do anytime activities and today's games are great ways to practice at home. They give you fun ways to reinforce concepts and skills being taught. And finally, there are family letters. These give information about the different units that students are learning about and how you can support their learning at home additionally. I hope that this video helped you to learn more about the Everyday Mathematics online student account or student landing page.